Rob Weiland is the class manager for the 52 fleet here in Key West. Obviously running the Super Series. This is the first stop on the 52 Super Series. Rob, first and foremost, we're very glad that you brought the boats here to Key West. You have a great fleet. Can you kind of talk about what a nice fleet you have here in Key West?
Yes, well, first of all, it are the owners that bring the boats, of course, but yeah, for sure, I was here last year to have a look at the event, and so that I had a better idea what to sell to them, and yeah, so what I had been in Key West before, but you know, what I saw was very positive, and I think that the 4 boats that are here from Europe, yeah, there's so far no complaint at all. We're very, very happy with the conditions and the atmosphere here in Key West. So the boats that have never been here, Gladiator from Tony Langley.
From Britain?
From the UK, yes, and Azzurra, which is a half Italian, half Argentinian effort, right, owned by the Argentinian Mr. Roemers. And yeah, that's really that crew, except for Vasco Vescotti, but the majority of that crew has never raced here nor ever been here.
And are they telling you that they're having fun out on the water, that they like the conditions, they like the race committee work? Are they pretty pleased with the event so far in terms of the totality?
Yes, honestly, it's not to butter anybody up, but so far I have heard no complaint from the very good help to get the containers and everything put on its place at the dock area, up to the race committee, and the conditions are fabulous. They're challenging because it's quite shifty, but so the weather is really fantastic.
Now, you mentioned a couple of the boats, but the competition here in Key West has been very, very stiff. Numerous boats are winning races. Quantum Racing, the defending champion, is not having such a good, easy go of it as this year as they did last year. Clearly, Azzurra is a strong boat. Numerous boats ran. Nicholas Zenstrom's boat. Can you just kind of reflect on the competition we've seen so far with these boats are very tightly matched and they are really going at it?
Yeah, so this year with the boats very equal in performance, one mistake is enough to put you in deep trouble for the whole race. It's not so easy to sail back up front again if you have to pass 2 or 3 boats. And last year the speed differences were much bigger, also the rating differences. So, but then it was easier to regain position if you had a fast boat, and so it was much easier.
Now let's talk a little bit about the 52 Super Series. You all, I believe, that debuted last year, and now you're in your 2nd season. Is that correct?
Yes, correct.
And kind of tell me the genesis of the Super Series and kind of how you determined what sites would be stops for the series.
Yeah, I think the Super Series, of course, is something we came up with when Med Cup stopped. And in a way, we're trying to not to imitate the Med Cup, but we certainly trying to take the good aspects, the aspects that everybody liked from it, with us, and but with a much smaller budget. So this is a small operation, but the main difference and the main advantage is that this time the owners are in control of what we do, and not a sponsor or an organization that is trying to make money out of sailing. And I think in a way this could be a development that is closely watched, first of all, by other owners and other classes. This could really be a little bit of a small new trend, because in the end I think, especially if the fleet would grow and what each owner has to spend on getting this kind of management and organization, is then a reasonable amount of money, and with that you buy the freedom to decide where to go, how to sail, with whom, etc. And especially the working together with the high quality yacht clubs is very much appreciated by everybody. The yacht clubs love to have us, and if there is no good event there, then we do a standalone event, which is a lot of work and a lot of money. So we try to minimize on those, but yeah, for instance, our Miami 52 World Championship will be a standalone event, of course with the help of Miami Beach Marina. But yeah, there we pay a lot more for all the things you need to have a decent yacht race.
Right. Now, there's 6 very high quality programs here. Will you have more at some of your other venues? I mean, I'm sure there's a lot of 52s out there. What are some of the numbers you think you can get at certain events?
Yes, in Miami I hope to see 8 boats. I hope to see Vespa join, and we have a Dutch team that very likely is gonna charter a boat called Icefire. That's the old Flying Jenny. So 8 boats is good. That's a proper World Championship. Then we go to the Met. We will start in Barcelona. I don't expect to have 8 boats there, but 6 or 7. Ibiza, I think for sure 8 boats, maybe 9. Copa del Rey, always the most popular one in the Met. For sure 10, maybe 11 or 12. And Porticiervo this time I think will also be very popular, so I hope to see 10 boats there as well.
Well, obviously this 52 class has become pretty much the premier level of sailboat racing, monohull racing, pretty much below the America's Cup. You got all the best professionals on these boats. Are some owners building some new boats? Do you see some new build projects coming down the pike with new owners coming in to do this great racing?
Well, right now I don't see that yet for next year, but we are not there yet. So I think what you see now is that we are growing, which and that will catch the attention. Another thing is that there are no, except for one, maybe 2, there are hardly any decent second-hand boats on the market.
Right.
So if you want to compete in this fine class, then the moment is coming up that you will have to build new.
Right.
And once 1 or 2 build new, you will see that a few other guys who want to be competitive also contemplate to build new.
Right.
And that snowball could start rolling. You have to decide by July, and we are still a half a year from there. So I don't say yet that nobody's going to build for next year. In fact, I hope that ball is going to roll. Yeah.
And last but not least, you've come down here with a very organized and professional outfit. You have video on the water. You have a commentator, an interviewer, Mr. Robertson. You have people doing some streaming live video. Just kind of talk about that. You guys really do it right when you come to an event like this.
Yeah, I hope we do, but this is the beginning of what we have in mind. So we have in mind to further come up with clever ideas how to increase the quality of what we bring mainly on the internet by